You know, there's a particular power in self-discipline that often goes unrecognized. It's a power that isn't loud or flashy, but it's persistent, steady, and incredibly transformative. Imagine waking up each day with a clear sense of purpose, a roadmap that guides your actions, and the resilience to stick to that path no matter what obstacles you encounter. This isn't a fantasy. It's the reality of a disciplined life. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. It's the tool we use to turn our dreams into reality. But how do we cultivate this elusive quality? How do we force ourselves to be disciplined in a world filled with distractions and easy choices? Let's start by acknowledging that discipline isn't about punishment or deprivation. It's about creating a structure that supports our best selves. Think of it as a form of self-love, a commitment to our own growth and well-being. When we are disciplined, we are honoring our deepest desires and giving ourselves the best chance to achieve them. The journey to self-discipline begins with a clear vision. What do you truly want? What are your goals, your dreams, your aspirations? Without a clear target, it's impossible to hit the mark. Spend time reflecting on what matters most to you. Write it down, visualize it, make it as real in your mind as you can. This vision will be your guiding star, the thing you return to when the path gets tough. Once you have a clear vision, break it down into actionable steps. It's not enough to say, I want to be fit, or I want to be successful. What does that look like on a day-to-day basis? Perhaps it means exercising for 30 minutes each day, or dedicating an hour each morning to working on a specific project. These small, manageable steps are the building blocks of discipline. But knowing what to do is only half the battle. The real challenge lies in doing it consistently even when you don't feel like it. This is where the concept of forcing yourself comes into play. You see, our minds are incredibly skilled at finding excuses. We're too tired, too busy, too stressed. There's always a reason to put things off, but if we wait for the perfect conditions, we'll never get anything done. Forcing yourself to be disciplined means taking action, despite how you feel. It means doing the workout even when you'd rather stay in bed, working on your goals even when you're tired or uninspired. This isn't about being harsh on yourself. It's about being committed to your vision. One powerful technique to cultivate discipline is the use of routines. Routines create a sense of predictability and order, making it easier to stay on track. Think about the most successful people you know. Chances are they have established routines that support their goals. Whether it's a morning routine that sets the tone for the day or an evening routine that winds things down, these practices create a framework for disciplined action. In addition to routines, accountability is a crucial element of discipline. When we hold ourselves accountable, we're more likely to follow through on our commitments. Find someone who can support you on your journey. Share your goals with them and ask them to check in with you regularly. This could be a friend, a family member, or even a coach. Knowing that someone else is invested in your success can be a powerful motivator. Another important aspect of discipline is managing your environment. Our surroundings have a significant impact on our behavior. If you're trying to eat healthier, keep your kitchen stocked with nutritious foods. If you want to be more productive, create a workspace that minimizes distractions. The easier you make it to do the right thing, the more likely you will stick to your discipline. But what happens when you slip up? Because let's face it, we all do. Perfection isn't the goal. Progress is. When you find yourself veering off track, don't waste time beating yourself up. Instead, acknowledge the slip-up, understand what led to it, and recommit to your path. Discipline is a journey, not a destination. Each day is an opportunity to practice, to learn, and to grow. It's also important to celebrate your successes, no matter how small. Each time you choose discipline over distraction, you're reinforcing a positive habit. Take a moment to recognize your efforts and give yourself credit. This positive reinforcement will make it easier to stay disciplined in the future. Let's talk about the internal dialogue that can either support or sabotage our discipline. Our thoughts are incredibly powerful. If we're constantly telling ourselves that we can't do something, that is too hard, or that we're not capable, we'll start to believe it. But if we shift our internal dialogue to one of empowerment and possibility, we open up new avenues of potential. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, pause and reframe those thoughts. Instead of saying, I can't do this, try saying, this is challenging, but I can handle it. Instead of, I'm too tired, say, I'm tired, but I'll feel better once I get started. These small shifts in thinking can make a big difference in our ability to stay disciplined. Mindfulness and meditation can also be powerful tools in cultivating discipline. When we practice mindfulness, we become more aware of our thoughts, emotions, and impulses. This awareness allows us to respond rather than react, giving us greater control over our actions. Meditation, in particular, can help us develop the focus and clarity needed to stay. Consider starting with just a few minutes of meditation each day. Sit quietly, focus on your breath, and observe your thoughts without judgment. Over time, you'll find that this practice helps you stay grounded and centered, making it easier to stay disciplined in other areas of your life. It's also worth exploring the deeper reasons behind why you want to be disciplined. What are the core values that drive your goals? When your actions are aligned with your values, discipline becomes less about willpower and more about living authentically. Take some time to reflect on what truly matters to you. How can your daily actions reflect? Remember, discipline is a skill that can be developed with practice. It's not something you're born with or without. Each time you choose discipline, you're strengthening that muscle. And just like with physical exercise, the more you practice, the stronger you become. There's also a certain freedom that comes with discipline. When we're disciplined, we're in control of our lives. We're not at the mercy of our impulses or external circumstances. We have the power to shape our destiny, to create. This sense of control is incredibly empowering and can lead to greater happiness and fulfillment. As you stand on that metaphorical mountaintop, take a moment to reflect on the journey that brought you here. Every step, every moment of discipline has contributed to this achievement. It's not just about reaching the summit. It's about the growth and transformation that occurred along the way. Each challenge you faced and each victory you celebrated shaped you into a stronger, more resilient individual. Now let's delve deeper into the practical strategies that can help you maintain and strengthen your discipline over the long haul. One crucial aspect is understanding the role of habits. Habits are the building blocks of discipline. They are the automatic behaviors that, when aligned with our goals, make disciplined action easier and more sustainable. Creating new habits requires a deliberate approach. Start small and be consistent. For instance, if your goal is to read more, begin with just 5 minutes a day. This small commitment is easy to keep and helps build the habit. Over time, as the habit becomes ingrained, you can gradually increase the duration. The key is to focus on consistency rather than intensity. Another effective strategy is the implementation of the 2-minute rule. This rule suggests that when starting a new habit, make it so simple that it takes only 2 minutes to complete. This might seem insignificant, but it's a powerful way to overcome resistance and get started. Once you've begun, you're more likely to continue. This approach leverages the psychological principle that the hardest part of any task is often just getting started. In addition to habits, setting up triggers can be a helpful way to reinforce discipline. Triggers are cues that prompt you to take action. They can be physical objects, specific times of day, or particular situations. For example, if you want to establish a habit of meditating each morning, place your meditation cushion in a visible spot where you'll see it upon waking. The cushion serves as a trigger, reminding you to meditate. It's also important to design your environment in a way that supports your discipline. Your surroundings can either facilitate or hinder your progress. Take a critical look at your environment and identify any elements that might be sabotaging your efforts. Are there distractions that need to be minimized? Are there tools or resources you need to make your disciplined actions easier? Making small adjustments to your environment can have a significant impact on your ability to stay disciplined. Let's not overlook the power of rewards in reinforcing discipline. Human beings are naturally driven by incentives. When you set goals and establish disciplined behaviors, it's essential to recognize and reward your efforts. These rewards don't have to be extravagant. They can be simple pleasures that you look forward to. For example, after completing a challenging task, treat yourself to a favorite snack or a relaxing activity. These rewards create positive associations with disciplined behavior, making it more likely that you'll continue. Another critical component of maintaining discipline is self-compassion. The journey towards discipline is not a straight line. There will be setbacks and failures along the way. It's essential to treat yourself with kindness and understanding rather than criticizing yourself, view setbacks as opportunities for learning and growth. Ask yourself what you can learn from the experience and how you can adjust your approach moving forward. Accountability can also play a significant role in sustaining discipline. Sharing your goals and progress with someone else creates a sense of responsibility. This could be a friend, family member, mentor, or regular check-ins, and updates provide external motivation and support. Knowing that someone else is aware of your commitments can help you stay on track, especially during challenging times. In addition to external accountability, developing internal accountability is equally important. This means cultivating a strong sense of self-responsibility and integrity. It's about keeping promises to yourself and honoring your commitments even when no one else is watching. This internal accountability is a cornerstone of self-discipline and builds self-trust and confidence. Visualization is another powerful tool to enhance discipline. By vividly imagining yourself successfully completing tasks and achieving your goals, you create a mental blueprint for success. Visualization helps to reinforce your commitment and makes your goals feel more attainable. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing your disciplined actions and the positive outcomes they will bring. This practice can boost your motivation and strengthen your resolve. Let's also consider the role of mindset in maintaining discipline. A growth mindset, the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and perseverance, is crucial. Embrace challenges as opportunities to learn and grow rather than as threats to your success. View setbacks as temporary and surmountable and maintain a positive attitude toward your goals. This mindset fosters resilience and makes it easier to stay disciplined in the face of adversity. Remember, discipline is not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about showing up each day and making the best choices you can in the moment. It's about being patient with yourself and recognizing that meaningful change takes time. Celebrate the small wins and keep moving forward even when progress seems slow. Over time, these small, consistent efforts will compound and lead to significant results. As we wrap up this exploration of discipline, let's return to the idea of self-love and self-respect. Discipline is ultimately an act of self-respect. It's about recognizing your worth and taking actions that honor your potential. When you are disciplined, you are telling yourself that you matter, that your goals matter, and that your dreams are worth pursuing. This self-respect is a powerful motivator and can sustain you through the inevitable challenges and setbacks. The journey of discipline is deeply personal. It's about becoming the best version of yourself and creating a life that aligns with your values and aspirations. It's about finding the strength within to push through resistance and take consistent action towards your dreams. It's about embracing the journey with all its ups and downs and trusting that each step is bringing you closer to the person you want to be. Consider the importance of clarity in your objectives. Discipline thrives on specificity. Vague goals are hard to chase, but clear, detailed goals provide a concrete target. Instead of a general aim like get fit, specify what that means to you. Perhaps it's running a 5K, lifting a certain weight, or hitting a specific body composition. The clearer your target, the easier it is to chart a disciplined course towards it. Next, embrace the power of incremental improvement. Often, we aim for dramatic changes and get discouraged when they don't happen immediately, but discipline is a marathon, not a sprint. Focus on making small, consistent. If you improve by just one every day, those small gains compound over time into significant progress. This principle, known as the aggregation of marginal gains, underscores the power of consistent minor improvements. To further cultivate discipline, harness the technique of self-reflection. Regularly review your progress and reflect on what's working and what isn't. This practice can be as simple as journaling at the end of each day or week. Reflect on your achievements, setbacks, and the lessons learned. This ongoing process of self-assessment helps you stay aligned with your goals and adapt your strategies as needed. Also, pay attention to the energy and vitality you bring to your disciplined efforts. Physical health and mental well-being are foundational to sustaining discipline. Ensure you're getting adequate sleep, eating a balanced diet, and incorporating physical activity into your routine. These elements fuel your body and mind, making it easier to stay focused and motivated. On the topic of motivation, understand that it often fluctuates. There will be days when motivation is high and everything feels achievable. But there will also be days when it wanes and sticking to your disciplines feels like an uphill battle. This is where the true essence of discipline shines, doing what needs to be done regardless of how you feel. It's about building a resilient mindset that can weather the ebbs and flows of motivation. To reinforce this resilient mindset, embrace the concept of grit, a term popularized by psychologist Angela Duckworth. Grit combines passion and perseverance in pursuit of long-term goals. It's about staying committed to your objectives despite setbacks and challenges. Cultivating grit involves maintaining a long-term vision, finding purpose in your pursuits, and consistently putting in effort even when progress is slow. Another key aspect of sustaining discipline is managing stress and avoiding burnout. Discipline does not mean pushing yourself to the brink. It's about maintaining a balance that allows for consistent effort over time. Incorporate activities that help you relax and recharge, such as hobbies, socializing with loved ones, or spending time in nature. These activities provide a mental and emotional reset, enabling you to return to your disciplined efforts with renewed. Let's also address the role of adaptability in discipline. While it's crucial to stay committed to your goals, it's equally important to remain flexible in your approach. Life is unpredictable, and rigid plans can sometimes lead to frustration and burnout. Be open to adjusting your strategies as circumstances change. This adaptability ensures that you can continue making progress even when faced with unexpected challenges. In addition, consider the importance of gratitude in your journey of discipline. Regularly acknowledging and appreciating your progress and the positive aspects of your life fosters a positive mindset. This positivity can be a powerful motivator, making it easier to stay disciplined. Practicing gratitude can be as simple as writing down a few things you're thankful for each day. This practice shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, creating a sense of abundance and motivation. Moreover, recognize the influence of your social environment. Surround yourself with people who support and encourage your disciplined efforts. Positive social connections can provide motivation, inspiration, and accountability. Conversely, be mindful of those who may unintentionally hinder your progress through negative influence or lack of support. Cultivate relationships that uplift and inspire you to stay on your path. As you navigate your journey of discipline, don't overlook the power of self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend. When you encounter setbacks, remind yourself that perfection is not the goal. Celebrate your efforts, no matter how small, and view mistakes as opportunities for learning rather than as failures. To integrate these principles into your life, consider creating a personal discipline plan. This plan should outline your goals, the specific actions you'll take to achieve them, and the strategies you'll use to stay on track. Include elements such as daily routines, accountability partners, triggers for action, and rewards for progress. This plan serves as a roadmap, providing clarity and structure to your disciplined efforts. As you continue on this path, remember that discipline is not a destination, but a continuous journey. It's about making daily choices that align with your values and goals. It's about showing up for yourself consistently, even when it's Each day, each moment is an opportunity to practice discipline and move closer to the life you envision. Embrace the power of discipline as a transformative force in your life. It's the key to unlocking your potential, achieving your dreams, and living a life of purpose and fulfillment. Commit to the journey, nurture your discipline, and watch as you grow into the best version of yourself. The path to greatness is within you, and it begins with the choice to be disciplined today and every day. So take that step, stay committed, and let the power of discipline guide you to the extraordinary life you deserve.